My name is James Katumba, and I am the co-founder and managing director at Wezesha Impact. Wezesha is a youth-focused organization. We were youth when we started Wezesha Impact, and our mission is to equip young people with the skills and tools that they need to be able to thrive in entrepreneurship and in work. And the reason we do this is because young people today really need to be supported to create jobs for themselves. The i-upshift program is a collaboration between two UN bodies, UNICEF, which developed the Upshift program originally, and the International Labour Organization, which has multiple programs, including the Start and Improve Your Business program.
The program has three key focus areas: education and training, employment with dignity, and protection, including social protection. So in order to design innovative programs that facilitate economic inclusion, development, it required partnership with these organizations. So we came up with this combined approach where the ILO entrepreneurship tool is integrated into the UNICEF Upshift tool, and we stopped calling it just Upshift. We said this is now integrated Upshift because it has entrepreneurship and the social innovation.
The integrated Upshift program is amazing, it's perfect for us because it is very important in one, building the essential skills that young people need to thrive socially and economically. The skills of critical thinking, the skills of creativity, the skills of collaboration, and more. But at the same time, the i-upshift program builds their youth social innovations. It helps them from going from an idea, and they are able to take that idea and build it out into an innovation that they can continue and implement. So the i-upshift program is supporting these young people to come up with youth social innovations that are revenue generating and thus contributes to the development of new jobs in the country.
We decided then to test this integrated Upshift program with refugee youth-led organizations, who we also trained as trainers. We said, can we support them to deploy this integrated Upshift program in their communities? Because the advantage with the i-upshift integrated model, it's not just social innovations. It's social innovations combined with ideation workshops, combined with mentorship, combined with how to develop research ideas for identifying the challenges in the community, and how do you turn those research findings into social innovations which are tagged now as business ideas.
Within the i-upshift program, there have been multiple phases. The first phase was the bootcamp phase, where they actually go through the training. But after the bootcamp phase, they go through the mentorship phase one. At the end of mentorship phase one, the young people in cohorts of 36 groups come together and pitch. And they are pitching to a group of judges who are experts from within the community, bankers, social workers, local leaders. And at the end of this pitch, the top groups, the top 28 groups, all are competing to win $100 each. And this $100 is a seed fund supposed to be invested in supporting them to build out their prototypes even more. The groups that win the $100 seed fund then go for mentorship phase two for 8 to 12 weeks. And in this mentorship phase two, they are making their prototype real. They are actually starting out. And at the end of this mentorship phase, the young people came together in a final meetup where the top 10 groups were competing for $5,000. This $5,000 is an investment for them to take their initiative from where it is into a real business that is generating income.
deeper than my fear could ever wander.
By names of Ishimwe Ismail. I'm one member of a group which is called Big Dreamers Group that is found in Mugenyi village. We do build guitars, like we use the materials and the materials around us to make beautiful guitars that really have the impact to the whole world. Making guitars is really helping many people. Like we are able to be giving jobs to youth. Like there is a lot to do. Like I'm truly excited for this and I'm really happy for this chance of winning this too much money. We are going to be producing even 10 guitars a week.
The young people have learned so many things through the program. The very first thing that I would say is really credible is their ability to work together. Because for the program, you do not apply as an individual. You have to apply as a group of 3 to 5 young people and work together. They have learned design thinking. They've learned how to actually take an idea and actually design it intentionally for the final user. Wezesha Impact has been the lead partner in the implementation of the i-upshift. Wezesha Impact has implemented in Kampala, but has provided technical support to 4 other organizations in Southern Uganda and West Nile. In Southern Uganda, 2 of the organizations are refugee-led organizations. This is Unleashed and Stand for Change and Unity. These are organizations started by young people, for young people, and young people who were forcibly displaced from their countries and now live in Nakivale refugee settlement.
So these 4 are working with Wezesha as the methodological partner, hand-holding and mentoring them as they apply the integrated Upshift. Now, in the pilot, we had reached about 200 young people. But since we identified the 5 partners coordinated by Wezesha, we have now scaled up and reached over 1,200 young people in the last 8 months.
The i-upshift has helped so many youth. Like from my organization right now, a number of youth have come up with projects that are outstanding, that have earned them respect in their community. They've actually even helped solve problems that the communities have been facing. I can say that the Upshift project has changed most of the people that have gone through the Upshift project, not only them, but also the people around have also benefited. The fact that we tell these people to use the available resources first, a group that has started from zero, that keeps on growing on its own, is different from a group that you find on zero and you just give them funds, start doing this. They may not be able to see the value of the investment that you're putting in.
Unleashed has developed a program called the Unleashed Employment Catalytic Program. And this program has actually many pillars. Number 1 is the uniform that deals with the mindset transformation and all the leadership aspects. Then we also have the U-Ideate, supports the youth to get feasible and concrete ideas. Then you have the U-Prototype that supports the young people to prototype their ideas and validate them and see how they can become business models. Now, when we came across the i-upshift program, it was resonating with the U-Ideate and the U-Prototype because the young people will be able to identify challenges in their communities and make sure that they come up with solutions, but also bring in the aspect of a prototyping fund that will support them test their ideas and then form it into a business model. And this is how actually it became easier for us to connect with the i-upshift program because already we've been doing it in the past in another way. So far, we have trained 290 young people. Of course, we group them into a group of 5 or 6. One thing I appreciate about the Upshift program with the ILO is that there is this catalytic fund that can support the innovations to go further. In the past, we used to struggle in supporting the young people's innovations, you find that they need money to make sure that at least their businesses move forward, because this is going to support their families, themselves, and even the community at large.
In West Nile, we have worked with 2 organizations as well. One is Rice West Nile, and the other is Window International. These are refugee-focused organizations in West Nile, in Madiokolo and in Rhino Camp. And these organizations support both the host community and the forcibly displaced young people.
Our foundation is basically empowerment. Empowering people, empowering communities to become self-reliant. As we took these journeys with our youth, we realized that it built their life skills. One key impact I can say is the issue of life skilling. Life skills in this i-upshift program is a very strong strategy to build confidence, self-esteem, leadership skills, communication skills, and all that in the youth is a very, very big impact right now. Secondly, another impact that I also realized is the networking, the peer-to-peer networking, stakeholder, for example, network with the leadership, network with other private sector members. So there is a lot of connection in this program. So I think for us, this program is what we are going to use. The i-upshift approach is going to help us in programming more and more. And already we are writing proposals using this approach, because it's an approach that puts the beneficiary ahead as a driver. So we are just doing technical backstopping for them.
Window International Uganda is implementing education management within Arua region under Jumani. So under i-upshift, Window International Uganda supports the youth out of school from 15 to 24 years of age who dropped out of school because of different reasons, and they were unable to complete their education, by helping them become successful entrepreneurs, by looking through their community, and through identifying social problems, and then be able to come up with a solution that will be able to help them earn incomes and be able to employ other youths. And again, it has helped them gain self-confidence through pitching, presenting their ideas, and then teamwork. Then it has also helped them learn more within their enterprises.
This has been a true collaboration between ILO and UNICEF, and where for Ugandan context, with participation of many of you young people and our partners like Wazesha and many others, we were able to create this methodology building on the comparative advantage of 2 agencies, where UNICEF thinks more about skills development and social innovation, but ILO brings that economic empowerment and innovation to it. To the young people, I think today you are demonstrating a profound capacity, brilliance, and unlimited potential that you have to contribute to creating prosperous Uganda. And we hope that this will bring to the next level of development and will help Uganda to achieve the aims of the vision of 2040.
This is definitely one of our programs where we see that youth are being promoted, youth meaningful participation, and growing of the livelihoods of youth. We still, give credit to the government of Uganda, because without the positive, open door progressive policy, this would not be possible. So many thanks to the government of Uganda, and we hope to continue with this for the coming years.
As a growing nation, we have to do more. When we see nations like the Dutch, the Netherlands, joining us to identify, uplift, sponsor, fund, we don't take that light. You are our ally and we appreciate your support. The i-upshift program is a beacon of hope in addressing the pressing issue by equipping marginalized adolescents and youth with essential 21st century skills. We are laying the foundation for more innovative, inclusive, and prosperous Uganda. The 5,000 Innovation Development Grant awarded to each of these brilliant minds is not just financial support. It is a vote of confidence in their ability to drive positive change. It is an investment in their dream and in the future of our nation.
So going forward, what we have thought of is how do we link these young people to the Directorate of Industrial Training under Ministry of Education that does assessment and certification, industry certification, to say, okay, i-upshift, we have evaluated it, it's a good approach, and we believe industry actors can actually use this to empower young people, and it can be used to scale. As we speak today, we are actually very excited as ILO, and we give lots of thanks to the government of Netherlands for investing in the Prospects Partnership, which has led to these results. We are glad that this month we are going to identify at least 50 youth groups that have come up with the most competitive social innovations and their prototypes that will each benefit from an award of a grant of $5,000 to move their prototypes to the next level.
Hey, I cannot even tell. Just imagine $5,000 in our hands. We are so excited and super happy for having been selected among the top 5.
This thing is unspoken. I can't know how I can explain it to you, because even you can enter my heart. It's when you can see how I'm happy.
We are planning to buy a land and then we build there a good house such that we can be there and making our project better and supply for the users.
We are going to buy some materials and other materials we are missing so that we can make a good product and we supply our product to other villages and outside the camp.
It is really, really inspiring to see the types of solutions, the types of businesses that these young people come up with. And I feel extremely happy that these young people are not being looked at as destitute. They are not being looked at as needy, but they are looked at as people with potential. And that is what we believe. We believe that these young people have potential, and it is our role to unlock this potential. A second thing that really makes me happy is to see that the capacity of the organizations that have been implementing the i-upshift program is strengthened. Wezesha Impact, Rice West Nile, Windle International, Stand for Change and Unity, and Unleashed are all able to take the i-upshift program and integrate it into the work that they do. And this is what is going to make this program sustainable.
I felt so honored, like looking at people who didn't have anything, like some of them didn't even have an idea of what they can do. It made me feel like, yes, we are actually doing something in the community, and we're getting there. People are going to be transformed, and it's not just going to stop here. We as an organization, we feel like even when the ILO project is done, we can still implement i-upshift on our own because we have seen its impact, we have seen what it's doing in the community.
If you visit the refugee settlement, many times we look at these refugees as hopeless people. But actually, they only need a push for them to become hopeful and for them to become productive, displaced people within their settings. And productive to the extent that they are also providing economic opportunities for others. So it gives us a lot of contentment as the International Labour Organization that meaningful youth participation, once applied in an appropriate manner, can actually lead to economic opportunities that change the lives of the young people with them in the driving seat.